Hello everybody, my name is Aeth and welcome to the stream. We're going to be continuing on with the Manifest Destiny live campaign, in which we are, playing the United States. We're going to be trying to annex the entirety of the New World. I mean, it's 1883, I mean, we are maybe a little bit behind schedule, but I'm sure it's going to be completely A-okay. So, we're in 5th place. A lot of shit's going down. Wait, Sweden's at war with Egypt? Huh. Sweden's being, extremely aggressive, and I'm not actually too sure why they're doing that. But we do, we have a little bit of colonies ourselves. We have, this tiny little area in Liberia. We're still competing with the British, and I'm sure at some point we'll actually win that fight. At some point. I don't know when, but eventually. Because we do have more points in the... we don't have more points in the British. We used to. Where did all of our points go? Currently invested 810. Oh, it's because it's all invested here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of our points are in this one colony. I mean, we probably should just give it to the British. I mean, there's an 88% crisis there, which I'm pretty sure, looking at the map, is going to be the next crisis. I'm just hoping that maybe all the other great powers of the world see that I justly should rule Sierra Leone. And also, I just want to make sure that my microphone is at the proper audio settings. Okay, fantastic. So last time we did take this little part of Mexico. Greece defaults. That's fine. That happens every single time you really load the game, just because the way the math works in Victoria 2 economy. Whenever you load the game, there's immediately an economic crash every single time because of because the prices for things aren't actually saved in the game for whatever reason. I'm not too sure why. So every single time, the game has no idea how to actually spend the money. It's something like that. It's very, very weird. But, so we have our 2 puppets over here. Hopefully, California will allow us to annex them again at some point. But I'm still not too sure about Deseret. I don't think they're going to be re-annexed by us. I mean, I haven't got an event yet for them. I'm hoping that it happens. I mean, we don't have cores on this territory anymore, do we? No, because we released it as a puppet, we lost our cores too, so... I'm just hoping that they say yes. Hoping, fingers crossed. I think maybe we can, force the events to happen. I'm not too sure. And all these guys are just colonizing stuff. They're attacking Ethiopia now. Everybody's just, they're just attacking everybody. Annex War Sengali, which is... this guy. No, Germany, stay out of Ethiopia. That is absolutely our territory. I've claimed a little bit. Look at it. I have this area. I'm going to take Kenya. I'm going to take Ethiopia. And you just stay the hell away from me. Hopefully they say yes. Fingers crossed. But chances are that's not going to happen. Well, we're almost, we've almost got all the military tech. So hopefully that means whenever we eventually go back over the infamy limit, we don't get our asses handed to us by the British. Hopefully. That's the plan. You know what, Egypt? I'm going to give you a 1.7 pounds. Oh, actually, the spot. Does everybody still hate me? Yeah, no, basically, I mean, Germany's kind of okay with us, but for the most part, everybody in the world hates us. And I can't really blame them too much. But we're at 21 infamy. I don't want to necessarily... Oh, wait, no, the British Empire's at 26. The British Empire's got over the infamy limit? Is there anybody else we actually have a CB on? Greece, oh yeah, the debt. But other than that, I don't really feel like it's even worth pursuing. I mean, it would be nice if somebody else would, nobody would even accept. It would be so great, though. Imagine if we could get the British to be contained. That would help us out so much. I mean, it wouldn't really help us. It'd just be more like a, big fuck you to the British. I mean, we're still paying them £1,300. £1,300 a day. Or is it a month? No, a day. That's quite a bit. I mean, the truce expires in less... I don't know, 4 months from now. So we'll get that money back, thankfully, but... I'm just assuming that, the British must have had an event or something. Low subsidies. What do we have now? I mean, people like our subsidies. No, we're not going to go down to no, because people absolutely despise us. But no, we'll improve those subsidies. And Peru right now, they are attacking Ecuador. And how much military? You have no troops, Peru. I mean, I'll say yes to your war. Hey, Brazil. You should come join the war as well. Like, does anybody have troops actually around here? 6. You have like why do you have so many boats? You've only have boats. You have nothing else. And Venezuela has like 9 brigades. Oh, but Brazil's got a 27 stack, like right here. Oh, there's a Peruvian army. Oh, okay. Actually, never mind. They're just kind of in a weird spot. I mean, I'm going to send a little bit of reinforcements just to, you know, be a good guy. And because now we are at 130. Oh, I can't actually invest right now. Oh, that's not a good idea. That's not good for us. I guess we just have to concede now. Well, actually, we don't have to concede. As long as they don't get +3 on us, then we're completely fine. I'm hoping that the audio volume... I don't think there's anybody in chat right now. It makes it a little bit awkward, but I'm just hoping that the volume seems to be mostly okay. Hopefully. But yeah, as long as this number doesn't get to like +3, we should be fine. And the crisis right now is at 98%. So there's going to be a crisis firing there soon, but I don't know how that works if we're already at war. I just don't think it'll fire. Which might be bad for us. I'm just assuming, like, what do people feel about the British? They mostly hate the British, too. I mean, they hate me, and they hate the British. I'm just hoping that they hate the British a little bit more, because right now, Britain's over the infamy limit. I'm not. I'm a good kid. Except for, you know, the entire... I kind of cheated a little bit earlier in the series, but just ignore that forever. So I got a 41 stack. That's a lot of troops. I mean, they are... I'm hopefully mobilizing. I mean, even Ecuador mobilized. But nobody else has. Which I think is a little bit silly. Is there anybody else like around here that would actually help us? They would not accept. Fine. Chile, would you accept the offer? They would accept. Come on, Chile, you can join the war too. Nobody likes Ecuador. We're actually gonna like cut the country in half, so... I mean, the whole point of the series is that at some point I will try to own this region. How that's going to happen, I'm not too sure, but maybe one day we'll find out. Also, you're taking attrition. 25, 25, 27, 71. You're at 40. Yeah, you should just go over here and not take... 2.3% attrition is actually atrocious. Is there anybody else taking attrition, or is it just those guys? Okay, so it's just them. So I mean, that's all, you know, all in all, not too bad. I wish they wouldn't walk together like this. So we got 23 to 17. If they actually mobilized, they'd be doing pretty okay. I think it's because I actually joined the war. They won't... They won't do anything. Like, I don't think they're going to mobilize because I'm in the war. Which is a little bit silly if you ask me, but... You know, you guys here just so they have to attack you if they come over there. They can occupy these areas, but it's fine. Oh, really? You're actually going to surrender that quickly? Alright, 21. I guess we'll just proceed? I mean, you made the borders look a little bit ugly, but that's fine. That was a quick war. So now get out of my country. Thank you. So we're still losing Sierra Leone. They're at 17. So yeah, as long as they do like literally anything, assuming that the crisis doesn't fire, I'm still not even too sure, like 100% what makes a crisis fire. If we just had like 3 points, if I didn't invest in one of these colonies to make them into Oh no, they're all states. Cost 0. Oh, okay, never mind. Fantastic. Now I can delay this just a tad. I'm kind of I want a crisis to fight. I mean, I'll back down because I really don't want to fight the British right now. But at the same time, if there is a... Oh, look at that. We're making all our money back. If there is a crisis and I can throw on the containment CB, assuming enough AI join my side, if any, then it would definitely be good for us. So we get a nice 42 stack here. But yeah, you're fine. So you're actually supposed to go up somewhere else, right? 42, 42, 42. You're already at 42. Assuming I'm not building more troops. I'm not. Yeah, so that's a perfectly fine army. Where are you? Why are you here? So you got 7. You have 7. Did I just build an extra... Did I just build an extra cannon for no reason? I must have. I mean, usually there's these guys up here, and I'm pretty sure they're considered... Is this considered North America, or is this considered South America? Yeah, because all these armies are fine. So I'm actually not too sure where they came from. So I guess we'll just kind of build another army. Two... 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, okay, so... Yeah, I'm just not too sure where they are, like, what is this like, I'm guessing it has to be considered North America, because I built all of South America and I built all of Africa. Obviously, the Dominican Republic's not in Africa, but... Yeah, so this must have been considered North America, and I just kind of screwed it up. Okay, well, they're kind of fine where they are. Trying to annex all of Mexico, though, is really going to be a challenge, just because... if each one of these states is really going to cost, like, 73 or... you know, like, 95 war score, it's going to take an actual eon. It just cannot be done fast enough, which is insanity. Okay, all you guys kind of rally together. Make like a decent sized army. God, the Belgian Congo Free State always has like a lot of troops. If the Free State, like, I'm pretty sure when I played as Italy, like the Congo Free State actually became like a civilized nation, and it was like pretty good. It almost actually became a great power, which is a bit surprising. Mostly because they have so many. Look at how many cultures they accept. If you can actually make the Congo Free State work, you can have like a powerhouse nation. It's the same with like a lot of these other like small African countries. Maybe not in this mod, because I don't know. Yeah, because I can't really see it, but I know like if you play like vanilla, or even I think just regular HPM, there's like the culture group that's just African minor, and if you have that culture accepted, you can colonize almost the entirety of Africa and have it like all be accepted pops, and you just be out of control. That's very, very rude. Very rude, chat. Okay, well let's kind of continue. Let's go back to what we were actually doing. So where do I want this 42 stack? Well, we have a lot of men around New Brunswick. Assuming you guys, like, I can walk here and not die. Okay, so just avoid the areas that are in red. I imagine if there was like just a way to get the AI to not march through the territories that'll make him cause attrition. It'd be so good. It would be amazing, but sadly, it's never going to happen. And where is this crisis? Just have it fire already, so that maybe I can get all of Europe on my side in a war against the British. Nope, never mind. I lose. Well, never mind. Forget that entire thing happened. It's a lot of wasted time and effort for basically nothing. Okay, so now that I've got most of the military tech done, I think for now I'm okay. Let's just kind of see. Research points, probably should have gone out a while ago. It activated 4 years ago. Whoops. To be fair on my part, the military was very important, and I didn't want to get, you know, just destroyed again. So I think that was fair. I think it was fair. Germany, can you please stay out of Somalia? It would be great if you just were not here. And Sweden, come on, Sweden. Because the British are down here. I really wish somebody would just attack the British. If there's like a way, there's no way to do it in game. Like in EU4, you can do like coalitions and stuff, but that's just not an option in Victoria 2. But if I can get, you know, France, Germany, Russia, Austria, myself all against the British Empire, it would be so good. Like the British would actually stand zero chance. Maybe if I attack them now, maybe the other AI powers would maybe gang up on them, but I kind of don't see that happening, which is a little bit disappointing. And these guys won't petition for the annexation, which it would be great. Apparently Gabu, this little guy is actually beating the British in a war, which is fantastic, just because the AI cannot figure out how to actually get there. The Italians are attacking this guy. You think the Italians are going to be able to actually get there either? We shall see. It's always a nice mystery whether or not the AI can actually figure out how the boats work, which they rarely ever do. I mean, to be fair, I don't get the boats to work much often either, so not really my place to judge. But also, let's just build a bunch of commerce raiders, just so we have like some semblance of a navy. Because all of my... Oh, thank you, France. Immigration attraction plus 100%. Oh, fuck you, Europe. I'm going to get so many immigrants. It's going to be fantastic. 6-point prestige. France loves assimilation rate plus 50%. Prestige plus 0.01 and 100% immigration attraction for the rest of the entire game. So what's my immigration now? 4,000. It might jump to... Maybe like up to 7. Depending on how it works. I mean, like Venezuela, 2,000. 1,000 for Ecuador. A handful for Argentina. But now they're all going to start flooding into the United States. Not into, you know, Deseret. A lot of people actually went to California, too. Which they should petition for annexation. It'd be really awkward if, Oh, no, they have 7 points. It'd be really awkward if California became a great power. But now, with 7 points, I don't see that happening. And also, I think they've doubled their population in, like, since I've released them. I thought I released them at, like, 110,000. Now they're at 164, so... They're doing pretty alright, California. They've got the... There we go. Thank you, California. For finally accepting your, annexation. But it actually doesn't give me cores back, which is really awkward. And I'm assuming there... I mean, as far as I can tell, there's actually 2 different petition for annexation events. One of them gives me the 6.12 prestige, and the other one doesn't really give me anything. I'm just surprised they don't give me back my cores. I thought when you annex a guy like that, it just gives you cores, but... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I believe the way the core mechanic works in Victoria 2 is that the more of an accepted population you have, the quicker it'll become a core. So yeah, these have like 97% American. So they should quickly become cores. No, Canada or whoever's rebelling against me, no, you don't get independence at all. Now we're still actually at 4,000, which is a bit disappointing. So is there anywhere? Oh, Russia wants to explode. That's nice. What's going on in Russia? War justification. Oh, what's going on in Russia? There's something about war justification. So I'm assuming something's happening here. We just don't know about it yet.